Hello vinyl community, it's George here once again at LPs and CDs and cassettes. So, doing a contest entry for Rob at Northern Revolutions, and he is doing a contest called In Getting to Know Ya. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. And he said this is a simple one. All you have to do is subscribe to his channel, which I've done already, because he did an entry into my contest. And then he said to show about 3 or so albums and whatever, that, let's see, that takes you back to a time or place or person or event that brings back strong memories. Also to give a couple shout outs. He says at least one shout out. I think I'm going to give 2 shout outs. And this has to be done by, let's see, June 14th. Of this year, of course, and he's got a $40 Amazon gift card. So I'm going to give my shout out first, and I'm going to have a link for them below on this. The first one is for Matt at Prime Analog Records, and I believe the first video that Matt did was the entry into my contest. So I think he's in the low teens right now, so he would be a good one to check out, give him some support. The second one's been on for a while, and I like his videos a lot, but he's only in the, not even hitting close to 200, and that's Brian at Embryonic Robot, and he's got a fantastic collection, and he's up there in Canada. And I like Brian's stuff a lot, so going to give Brian a shout out too. So that's the 2 I'm supporting. Matt at Prime Analog Records and Brian at Embryonic Robot. So on to what we're going to show that brings back memories. Well, I can take you way back in time. Okay, I'm going to start in 1964 with the Beatles For Sale. How about that? Because, I remember when the Beatles first started. I was young, but not that young. And I remember when they were first on Ed Sullivan, and when it all broke in America. And some of their the songs, we got excited about it. And to say that Ringo inspired me to want to be a drummer, it's probably an understatement. But Ringo, Charlie Watts, all them guys, even Keith Moon helped me along when The Who got me excited too. But back to the music. Why Beatles For Sale? Well, because on Beatles For Sale, it seemed to me that they were moving kind of out of their, beginning stages and really getting serious about music. When I heard No Reply and I'm a Loser, John Lennon singing those songs, I thought, man, these guys are taking their music serious. I just love those songs. And this whole album, Words of Love, Every Little Thing, I Don't Want to Spoil the Party. This album is just chock full of Lennon McCartney originals, and I just think it's great. Now there's a couple on here that are not. They do 2 Carl Perkins songs, but still, overall, I just thought this was a big shift away from their initial very simple but well-written songs. They were taking the music just a step further. They really were. and I just really fell in love with this album. And that was 1964, and I was 13 years old. I remember it well. The Beatles For Sale. That had a big impact on me. Next one that had a big impact on me as my musical tastes were developing. We'll move ahead a couple years. Band called Cream. I had Fresh Cream, and I thought that was a pretty interesting mix of blues and rock. But when this came out, boy, I thought this was something else. 1967, 66, Fresh Cream came out. 67, this came out. And these guys took it to the next level. When I heard, first of all, Sunshine Your Love came out on your radio. I thought, man, what a song. But others on here, like Tales of Great Ulysses, tremendous song, tremendous song. It was just a great album. And I should have taken the other one out and showed you, but I'm not going to take any records out to show you. You don't need to see them. Just a fantastic, fantastic album. Took my musical taste to another level. Of course, a lot of stuff going on at this time. 67. I just really thought these guys were the cat's pajamas. How about that? The cat's pajamas. So we're going to jump ahead 2 more years. Another band that just kind of taken the world by storm. See that little emblem there that says Chicago Transit Authority? Yes, indeed, Chicago Transit Authority. It's in big letters on the back. But these guys too, with a big double album. Unheard of at that time almost. Yeah, I'll tell you. Horn section, the great drumming of Daniel Seraphin. And just wonderful, wonderful Peter Cetera playing bass and singing lead vocals. Oh, this was fabulous, fabulous stuff. And I remember I was graduating from high school, starting college, and boy, I had this going in my dorm room, and guys would stop by and say, "Man, what is that you're playing?" I said, "It's Chicago Transit Authority." Of course, then their second album came out, and it was just called Chicago. And I'll tell you, songs on this one, does anybody really know what time it is? Beginnings, Question 67 and 68. I'll tell you, fabulous, fabulous music. And that just reminded me beginning my college days. And I just was thrilled to just be able to be young and alive and have music like this coming out constantly. It was a great time to be alive and enjoying music. So those were my 3 albums. How you got it? Beatles For Sale, Disraeli Gears, and Chicago Transit Authority. Great memories. Teenager, young man, teenager going into college. A lot of other great stuff too. I could probably produce a bunch, but that's it for this video. So, thank you, Rob, for hosting this contest, and check out Northern Revolutions. See you all down the road.